Namaste from Dhananjay Kumar and welcome to you all in this journey toward higher intelligence. And unless we become more intelligent, we will keep repeating the mistakes of the past and would not be able to create a better future for us and our future generations. So the topic is progress. And the first quotation is by Nisargadatta Maharaj. All real progress is irreversible. That's a strong, short statement. All real progress is irreversible. Let's see. First, what is reversible? What do we want to redo or undo or change course? Why? Because often we find the mistakes we have made. We have made poor decisions, result of low quality thinking. So we can reverse or undo. Secondly, our intentions may have been good, but in light of new developments, new technologies, new understanding, we have made progress. And that progress, since we do not want to reverse, we do not want to go back, we find it irreversible. Because even if individually we want to reverse those, other people will not join us. Other people will resist. So a progress made, which is good for all, is irreversible. But progress made for individual perspective, individual interest alone, which does not serve the interests of all, people will resist that and make you aware that this is a bad move. And you learn lesson and change your mind and backtrack. So these are two. Thirdly, if a real progress has been made and somebody or any one of us wants to reverse it, it will be very difficult because that real progress has taken our collective consciousness, collective wisdom forward, and individually we cannot change course. We have to move along and even move beyond. That is okay. We can move beyond what we have achieved as a society. We can move beyond all our inventions and wisdom. But to become unwise after becoming wise is not possible. If out of lower level of wisdom and intellect you make a mistake, that is irreversible. But if your intellect, if your wisdom, your understanding has advanced and you have known, your knowledge base has increased, you cannot pretend, I cannot pretend that I do not know it anymore, therefore I am reversed. Unless, of course, there are mental problems. This one is by Thomas Jefferson. Cooperation is a state of mind. There is little hope of real progress until we make this discovery and act upon this knowledge. So it's a very positive message here. As we all know, our world is kind of soiled by intense, extreme competition, rivalry, jealousy, greed. Those are not taking us very far. We may think for a moment that we have made progress, but the outcome will affect our future years and our future generations. So cooperation in the midst of competition is a great virtue to have. It does not mean that you do not improve yourself, because normally people say that in competition you do better. You do better, try to do better than others. But what we have found, and what great men and women have taught us, that doing better than others, doing better than anyone, is not your best. Because if you try to do your best, it may be 100 times better than your competition. But if you are only trying to compete and win your competitor, then you will only remain at the level of and maybe a little bit higher than your competition. So little bit higher than your competition is not good enough. What is good enough is you are doing your best and reaching best level of accomplishment. That is the fruit of cooperation that Thomas Jefferson is suggesting. That cooperation is a state of mind that you think to coexist. You think about common future, not individual future. An individual cannot progress if the whole society is at a standstill, because the environment will be not suitable for you when the society is at this level and you want to move forward. From time to some extent, maybe you can do that temporarily. But cooperation is a state of mind. If you have the sense, the value of cooperation within you, then there will be progress. And we make this discovery, this knowledge that cooperation is a state of mind and we can make progress, then we should act upon that revelation based on cooperation rather than stiff competition in every field all the time. Mahatma Gandhi has put it very nicely: hesitating to act because the whole vision may not be achieved. So the first issue is hesitating. You are not sure, you are not confident, you don't have faith in your plan, in your action, or in your intention. That hesitation will keep you back. So hesitating to act because the whole vision may not be achieved. Before even starting on your course, you are imagining that this may fail. So this fear of failure often succeeds in your failure or make you fail. So let us move away from this fear, hesitation. But it doesn't mean that you act randomly or act, rapidly, quickly in a reaction to something you are acting. Once you have paused, relax your mind, thought about it, and you convince yourself first that this is the right thing to do. This is the right way to progress. Then if hesitation comes in, that is not good for you. So hesitating to act because the whole vision may not be achieved, that doubt and fear. Or because others do not yet share it. Because others may not even have thought along those lines, may not have had a desire to move further in that, people around you. That should not force you in hesitation. So hesitating to act because the whole vision may not be achieved, or because others do not yet share. Because for others to share, they also have to share your knowledge. So perhaps it's a good idea to explain it to society, explain it to other people in your community, that look, this is what I'm trying to do, this is good for me, good for you, good for all of us. And if there are any questions, any doubts, you try to answer them, so that when you start acting, they actually cooperate with you, rather than hinder your path. It is an attitude that only hinders progress. So this attitude of going alone at the cost of others, this attitude of stiff competition, this attitude of ignoring collective welfare and our long-term future and implications of our actions. If we have this attitude, that is a hindrance to progress. So the lesson here is, come out of that attitude, become free, and move on. Thank you for watching and listening, and we'll meet again soon. Namaste.